You're listening to My Time with God for Daily Drives, Audio Devotional, Volume 5, published by Thomas Nelson and read by Molly Stewart.
We all have busy schedules and lives, and yet we yearn for restorative time with God. That's why we've created Time with God for Daily Drives. Each day, we'll bring you a scripture passage from the popular New Century Version, along with short devotional thoughts and application points to ponder. And it's all in less than 3 minutes.
Day 1 from Matthew chapter 14. Immediately, Jesus told his followers to get into the boat and go ahead of him across the lake. He stayed there to send the people home. After he had sent them away, he went by himself up into the hills to pray. It was late, and Jesus was there alone. By this time, the boat was already far away from land. It was being hit by waves because the wind was blowing against it. Between 3 and 6 o'clock in the morning, Jesus came to them, walking on the water. When his followers saw him walking on the water, they were afraid. They said, "It's a ghost!" and cried out in fear. But Jesus quickly spoke to them, "Have courage! It is I. Do not be afraid." Peter said, "Lord, if it is really you, then command me to come to you on the water." Jesus said, "Come." And Peter left the boat and walked on the water to Jesus. But when Peter saw the wind and the waves, he became afraid and began to sink. He shouted, "Lord, save me!" Immediately, Jesus reached out his hand and caught Peter. Jesus said, "Your faith is small. Why did you doubt?" After they got into the boat, the wind became calm. Then those who were in the boat worshipped Jesus and said, "Truly, you are the Son of God."
Truth be told, with all that life throws our way, we all struggle to keep our heads above the surface. Treading water, coughing and sputtering, we reach out for the Lord to rescue us. Our small faith often gets us into trouble. The issue of a meager faith for most of us, though, isn't whether it will enable us to walk on water. If that's ever an opportunity you have, better let CNN know about it. No, most of our tests of trust come in the ordinary things. How do we keep a right spirit toward our in-your-face teenagers? How do we delight in God when the doctor's diagnosis isn't what we'd hoped for? How do we trust God to supply our needs when the income doesn't stretch far enough, or when the company downsizes us out of a job? How do we sleep peacefully at night when our grandson's army unit gets shipped overseas?
Sample complete. Ready to continue?